Alright guys, welcome back to Redrum Shooting Club. I am Zergan and we are jumping into Starvault VR tonight with the Meta Breakers versus Zero Mercy, and this is actually going to be a great match. These two teams have been working really hard to get ready for this $5,000 prize pool tournament we have coming up on December 6th. And Thea Games is back in it. It is going to be absolutely amazing. We see Chaos, which is Zero Mercy, over here pushing on the right lane. We have a couple members, Meta Breakers as well, over here fighting with the creeps. The portal is already open for Chaos, so that's absolutely amazing. That's going to help them here on that left lane, pushing up to Meta Breakers. Meta Breakers, you got two of the members right up there on the north lane, but now they're actually, looks like they're all coming down to meet up on this south lane and fight over the bridge right here. You do have some creepers coming over, but they haven't won any arena yet, so it really doesn't help you. Those creepers are really just body shields, meat shields, and they just really get in the way sometimes. But Zero Mercy is coming up. So each team actually has 5 players, which is great. None of the towers are taken out yet. Toast, my man Toast over here running the Scorpion. We were just talking about that before this match. I asked him if he still runs the Scorpion. He said, no, never. I never run the Scorpion. But right there, he's running the Scorpion, jumping through the portal. Zero Mercy is coming up around the side as well. We're trying to pan around. It looks like they're going up on that ridge right there so they can drop some nice shots right on top of Meta Breakers. Great tactic. Also, whoever's up on the ridge, it is definitely hard for you to grab any shots on them. So, White Wolf, I see you there in chat. No, Toast is really gonna handle his business over here on the lane. We got Snuffy, we got Bunny over there, Dragon. So Dragon is the captain over there with Zero Mercy, and it looks like we're gonna pan back around here because Zero Mercy is running against the Meta Breakers right here. Sorry about that, guys. Trying to tilt out something for you so you can actually see more of the fight here. What do we got up there on the ridge there? That's Dragon sinking some shots right across the river. We still have the tower right there as well. And the tower is helping Meta Breakers out. Go ahead and put on some defense on this. Now, guys, if you've actually ever played Starvault VR, these guys are seeing something completely different than us in the game, okay? We're able to see it from up above, which is really nice because seeing it in the game, there is a lot happening for these guys going on right now. The creeps, as I said, just get in the way sometimes. Until they get that buff from the arena, they're not really helpful at all. They do take a little attention away from the towers, but that's pretty much it. Let's go ahead and follow Cam right here and see what we got going on. We do have someone from Zero Mercy coming through the portal right here, and it looks like Meta Breakers is still going to push up on this south lane.
Starts in 30 seconds.
Oops. Alright, here we go. Meta Breakers is still pushing up on this south lane. They do still have that first tower right there that they have to deal with. So that's going to be a difficult part for them to actually push past that if Zero Mercy keeps on giving exactly what they're called. Zero Mercy out there in the arena. Snuffy right here, guarding the portal, really smart for Zero Mercy to protect that, especially with some of their guys down. So we do still have 3 members respawning with Zero Mercy, so Meta Breakers kind of has their run in the mill right here. Looks like they took one of the artifacts down. Toast went ahead and dropped his wall right there to keep Zero Mercy away from them as they're over here working. Portal is back up. Toast is over here fighting with Zero Mercy. Nice one by Toast and Pop. Great job, guys. Let's see over here. What we got? Toast and Apollo. My apologies. Yeah, it looks like Zero Mercy is all out in the field right now. We do have a couple members of Meta Breakers in the arena right now, fighting in there. Let's take a quick peek, see how they're doing. They have their run-of-the-mill in here. These guys are going to get that buff, and is that going to be the tipping point of this battle? Is Meta Breakers brings home the creep buff? I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments right now. This is an amazing match between Meta Breakers and Zero Mercy. Absolutely loving it. Thank you so much, brother. Glad you're enjoying it as well. Looks like Meta Breakers did do it. They brought home the buff. Now it's going to be really hard for Zero Mercy to do much to those creeps. They're going to take a little bit longer to bring down. Their HP is brought up. Their armor is brought up. These guys hit like a truck now. And now we're going to still push on that right lane right there. We do have... Ooh, what do we got over here? What do we got over here? Let's see this. We're going to drop out that Fog of War. Sorry about that, guys. Let's see here. We're going to fly across here. What's happening over here? That's what I'm concerned about. Alright, so if anyone's looking at the map, it looks like 3 Zero Mercy guys just ran over to the right lane while some Meta Breakers were over here on the left lane. Meta Breakers went ahead and saw what they were doing, and they went ahead and flew back over to the right lane. We still have all the towers across the map except Meta Breakers. Meta Breakers has lost one of their towers, and Zero Mercy still has all of their towers. Creeps aren't doing much over here, even with the buffs. So let's go ahead and see where the players are over here lost in the woods. Looks like they're trying to grab another artifact. We do have the green artifact over here. And it doesn't look like they collected the purple or the red yet. So, nope. We got 0 artifacts across the board on both teams. Those are buffs that we could be getting, but with these teams that we have out here in the field right now, you got 0 time to get any of those buffs because these guys are on their game and giving the hurting to both of the teams. Looks like they're jumping across. They're jumping across from one part of the arena to the other, which is a nice tactic. It definitely keeps them guessing on where they're going, but Meta Breakers is definitely putting on the defense for Zero Mercy. 2 of the members of Meta Breakers was sent back, and we still have 2 on 2 right here on the left lane. Toast just flew in, of course. A guy flying the Scorpion right there. The artifact showing is false, Stardog. That's unfortunate. Because it would really be nice to know what kind of buffs these teams have going against each other. Looking at the main map here, we got 4 Zero Mercy pushing on the left lane, 4 on the right lane for Meta Breakers. It looks like they're staying on the opposite side of the world from each other. What's this robot doing right here? He's just... Does he got any shots? Oh, yeah, he's trying to get jumping through there. We got the drone right there. Drone is, oh man, drone just got shot out of the air. Who is playing the drone right now? J-Bomzy. Hey, I was talking about earlier, that drone is a glass cannon, okay? Hits like a truck, but man, that thing gets one shot on it, it drops like a rock. So J-Bomb, definitely watch any of that anti-air that HVV is sending down range. That thing hits. All right, we're still pushing on this left lane. It looks like Zero Mercy went ahead and lost their push, and they're getting brought back. Let's go ahead and go back over to the other side here. Woo. We're going to go back over here because it looks like they're pushing the right lane as well. Yeah, we can actually see it from the first person view. Which key is that? Boom. Nope. Definitely not that one. That took us in the middle of the map there. Let's see here. What is this drone doing? Drone's just hitting up some health even though they're topped all the way up. That drone could be some key air support right now on this right lane, so hopefully they actually come over here and start sinking those shots because that tower still exists. We got Toast over here fighting another person from Zero Mercy. That tower finally dropped. Man, somebody input the applause right there. Congratulations. Toast had to grab that other guy off of that point right there to start sinking that. The drones over here actually doing some great air support and sinking it, which is really nice. The Meta Breakers is gonna need that to take Zero Mercy back. So Meta Breakers went over to the left lane, flew back over there, all four of them again. Now they're flying back. Yeah, it looks like they are all congregating over there. Now they're flying back to the right side. Looks like Zero Mercy's trying to push up on the right side. So Meta Breaker is going to meet them halfway through the field. As you see, we got another couple people taking the jump right now, coming into the portal and pushing the creeps right here, but also pushing some of the Meta Breakers as well. Toast is going to go ahead and throw up the wall right there by the portal and go ahead and try to protect that. Get Zero Mercy from stealing that from them and taking all their reinforcements away from any of their teammates that drop. Oh, great idea on that one, Toast, and that might save you on this push as well. Oh, negative on that. Zero Mercy is taking the portal right now. Oh, Solo and Bunny. Nope, Snuffy. Buddy. Oh, here you go. Congratulations, guys, on taking that portal. Hopefully that gives you a little bit of push back off of Meta Breakers. Meta Breakers come back in. Toast playing Nemesis is pushing that right lane. Looks like Chaos is going to go ahead and push that as well on that right lane as well. That south lane, you got a healing well over there, a couple of artifacts that you could gather as well. It looks like we'll gather the green one. I do not see the purple one gathered, but as somebody said, the artifact count is off right now. So these guys are running with some buffs that are definitely going to make the decision in this game that the other team does not have. So definitely have to see what's going on here. We got, who is that? Sam, what are you doing over there looking like Marty McFly? Hey, you gotta get back in the fight, man. All right, here we go. We got the drone over here, putting some hurting on the creeps on this right lane. Looks like we got a couple of explorers up there on the north lane. They might find each other, so that's pretty cool. The right lane looks like their sweet spot. They're going at this last solo tower before they get to the main 2 towers before the bridge, but they have to bring up their people for it. Looks like Zero Mercy is swinging over to the other side. Oh my goodness, great job, Meta Breakers, on dropping that tower really quick. They're not having to deal with Zero Mercy right now. Zero Mercy is on the other side of the map. It looks like they're dealing with Toast and another one of the Meta Breakers. Let's go ahead and jump over there real quick and see if we can see what kind of fight we got going on there right now. The Meta Breakers team member that was fighting that right lane just dropped. So we have Zero Mercy and Meta Breakers throwing down right here. That's where they all win. That's where they all win. You saw one just jump right in there, and it looks like Meta Breakers brought home the buff on the creeps because that, yep, there you go. Great job, Meta Breakers. Hopefully that creep buff is going to give them a little bit of push that they need to push Zero Mercy back off the point, get some of these towers back. Square, that is actual great opinion as well. Love that. I'm trying to check chat at the same time as, you know, following the match as well. But Square, absolutely, Chaos should have given up the arena for the sake of the Titan. And he says, in his honest opinion, of course, but that would be a very great weapon to have right now, is that Titan. A Titan has an immense level of HP, and he hits like a ton of bricks. I mean, if you thought any of your buffs and your glyphs and your builds help at all, that Titan can really be the tipping point in this battle. So let's see what they do. Are they going to waste their time on this left lane right here? They didn't waste too much of it because they dropped that building so quick that you would have thought it was scheduled for demolition. All right, they're coming up here. The drone went ahead and dropped his Hellfire right there on the bridge. Their Meta Breakers coming up through the trees right now. They still have the buff with their creeps. And we're going to go ahead and push right here against Zero Mercy right here on the bridge. It's coming down to both the bridges. Zero Mercy, you know, they definitely do not have the upper hand in this battle right now. They are missing most of their towers across the entire field. But if you're looking at it like that, Meta Breakers is only 2 towers up, but that could be 2 towers. That's the tipping point in this battle. These two teams are really giving it their all right here. Zero Mercy does not want Meta Breakers across those bridges. They know it is going to be the tipping point of that battle. If they get across that bridge, the towers are dropped, the base is dropped. I mean, if you run into use an Oblivion on there, it's game over. But they went ahead and grabbed Meta Breakers. They have the Tide right here on the right side lane. Beautiful decoy that they are running on the other side while they gathered the Tide and gathered the Tide, brought it up to the south side where they're already really close to that base. So Titan is stuck right there at the bridge, but we're gonna go ahead and the Meta Breakers, their creeps are working up to the spawn point of the Zero Mercy creeps. So absolutely different. I mean, it's great. Yeah, Snowball is unpreventable now. It's gonna happen. Meta Breakers coming up. Toast just came back up with Nemesis. He's gonna put some burden on the Zero Mercy clan right here, and it is going. I'm seeing how this is going. It doesn't look like it's going well for Zero Mercy. They're right there on base. Once you get Toast near that base right there, the guy's gonna run amok. All right, so you got to drop him quick. We do have a couple people from the Dragon squad over there. Dave Bomb, he's over there trying to put a hurting on Toast. But as you see, most of their people are over here spawning right now, and they cannot do anything for about 30 seconds. So it looks like Meta Breaker is going to go buck wild on the hat base. Looks like they got about 20% left, and that's GG's right there, guys. Congratulations, Meta Breakers. Amazing fight, Zero Mercy. You guys did amazing with it. Let's look at these scores real quick, guys. Left side, we got Dragon, 3 kills, 23 creeps. Great on that. 6 out of Bunny. You guys did absolutely amazing. Cam got 21 kills. Absolutely amazing. Just putting in the work. I love it. 117 creeps. Guys, what do you think? These two teams put in the work on this first scrim. Now, I've been talking to both the teams. I say we jump in, we do another scrim. Let me know in the chat section what you guys think. I believe both these teams did absolutely amazing. We need to jump in here and see if we can get some more practice in for it. We do have the big tournament coming up December 6th. This is a $5,000 prize pool, and it is going to be a game changer in the VR field. Oh, looks like we have a second one up. Let me check that real quick. Alright, we're back. We're back. We got the teams out, and we are going to jump in here, see what they're doing. It looks like we got them already in the right lane here. Put me into a... How did I wind up in here? Hey-o! Wow. How did my camera is stuck in the earth. Alright, hold on now. Here we go. Now we got it corrected. Let's go ahead and get back to the match here. We got Meta Breaker still on the blue side here. Toast is still the nemesis. He's going to go ahead and jump over here, see if he can go ahead and get that portal from Zero Mercy. Nice opportunity to get that. The creepers definitely notice them, but they're nothing to drop. They got no buff, and we're not even pushing that tower yet. We do have 4 guys over on Zero Mercy on the left lane. Looks like they're going to go ahead and push over here. Let's go ahead and jump over there as well. Yeah, I know, White Wolf. It was purgatory down there. Titan was even looking at me saying, hey, what are you doing down here? Jump back to the match. So we got Zero Mercy over here. It looks like they're pushing the left lane, and they only got the creeps and one other guy over here. Who we got here right here? Cam. Cam actually did a lot of great work on the last match, but I don't see him actually being able to push all of Zero Mercy back by himself. Let's go ahead and see there. The towers are going to help us with that. We do have all 4 other members of Meta Breakers on that south side. Nemesis is pushing over, but now jumping over to the other side here to back up their buddies over here against Zero Mercy. Zero Mercy does have the portal right there, and Toast is going to go ahead and walk right through that. As you see right here, he keeps on walking through it. Nobody's taking that portal. Don't really have the time for it right now. Zero Mercy is really putting on the hurt for him right here in the trees. You got the creeps in there as well. Not much to do, but creeps are going to go ahead and battle it out. Toast really using his mind right there and putting up the wall, so Zero Mercy can't do anything with that portal. Meta Breakers went ahead and took the portal already. You got Nemesis just jumped back to home base. What are you doing over there, Toast? What are you doing? Why'd you jump back to home base? Let me think. Can you I think you can only gain access for your glyphs in your build after you die. So even if you're at base, it really wouldn't do anything. You would be able to switch directions though. As we see, we got the entire Meta Breakers over here trying to gain access across the bridge. They're getting stuck here, but we have all of Zero Mercy on the other side pushing against that tower. Let's go ahead and jump over there real quick to Zero Mercy. Meta Breakers just dropped another tower for Zero Mercy, and Zero Mercy's over here trying to gain some ground against the Meta Breakers tower, having to deal with the creeps. Don't tell me the creeps are pushing you back, Zero Mercy. Meta Breakers is coming over from the other side of town. Gonna go ahead and put some work on him. We got Doc Stern up here. He's gonna go ahead and take the Vision Obelisk right there. If you're in the match right now, you definitely see the Fog of War, but we're gonna go ahead and drop the Fog of War so we can actually see the match really nice. I do love the Fog of War though when you're in the match. You know, it just gives it more of that MOBA kind of feel. And Starvault's really doing a great job right here in the VR realm with the MOBA feel. Let me know what you guys think right there in the comment section. I absolutely love this game. I mean, it's League of Legends in VR, you know, let's be honest. But being in this battle for these teams, I mean, well past the League of Legends aspect. I mean, you are putting a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into taking out these creeps, into taking out these towers. Both teams are really putting out some great work. Let's go ahead and look at the scoreboard right now. We see Toast right there. He only got 10 creeps. We got Cam putting in a lot more work for the Meta Breakers. 16 creeps right there. They haven't taken down a lot of their players. Apollo Kid over there, 2 kills of the other team, so great job there. Zero Mercy is putting in a lot of work with the creeps, but it looks like Bunny Joker is the only one that actually has a kill for Zero Mercy of the Meta Breakers. Let's jump right back in it, guys. Arena is open right now. We've got some of Meta Breakers in here. I do see one is Zero Mercy and the HBV right there, and it's not going to go good for him. That HBV is actually going to get some hurting on him. That looks like it's Solo. Solo just got taken out by Toast. Nice job right there in the arena, guys. Looks like Apollo Kid's gonna go ahead and grab a little bit of that health while he's in there. We're gonna go ahead and jump out, see what we're looking at out here right now. Creeps are still battling that out right here, right outside the arena. Bunny is doing what he can right there with the creeps, but that's a small fight compared to what we got going on right here. And we got, what is that? 3 members of Meta Breakers, 3 members of Mercy, Zero Mercy really putting in the work over here, and it looks like Nemesis just dropped his AoE, got the wall up, but he's gonna get tag teamed by Snuffy and Dragon right there, a part of Zero Mercy. Great job on that one, Snuffy and Dragon. It is definitely a difficult task to bring down Nemesis when they are running, you know, just a heater, just on a streak. But if you bring in some of your teammates, you will be able to bring down that Nemesis, and that's what Dragon was able to do with his teammates. So great job, guys. Right over here, grabbing that artifact. You gotta love that HP regen. Definitely needed right here when these two teams are going at it like this. It definitely needs some health regeneration. There's not always a health, not always a healer close in the match, so definitely nice to have that little bit extra work right there. So Solo over here gonna take on a couple of those creeps. He's really low on health, so it looks like he needs to run for his life away from those creeps. They're hidden like trucks right now, so ooh, nice. Look at that. He was able to actually get J-Bomb in there and get some heals up, bring him up just in the nick of time right there, because he was super low on health. Zero Mercy is running the portal right now. Nemesis is jumping right back in there, played by Toast again. Toast is going to go ahead and drop a portal right there, try to block the Zero Mercy portal, but Zero Mercy is already a lot in there. Looks like Zero Mercy lost about 3 of their players sent back to the home base. Let's see if Meta Breakers uses this time to go ahead and push on that left far lane, or are they going to jump back to the other lane? It seems like they keep jumping, they keep having the Zero Mercy, you know, guessing what's going on. White Wolf says damage and speed lowers the HP of the creep cams and very important early game resources. Absolutely. You know, these artifacts, a lot of people forget about them when it comes down to, you know, being that little buff that your entire team needs. Let's see what Toast is doing over here. He's fighting a couple of the artifact guys himself. Great job on that one, Toast. And yeah, my apologies on that one, Stardog. Yeah, green is the damage artifact, so definitely giving you a little bit more of that damage in case you haven't placed your glyph yet for the 5% extra damage. Also, don't forget about your ranged damage booster as well when it comes to the glyphs. If it's under 30 meters, it's 10% on another glyph, and then if it's over 30 meters, it's 10% on a ranged glyph. So don't forget those. You can actually find those over in your damage collection on your glyphs as well. So looks like we got right here on the right side, we got Meta Breakers with the drone, which is played by Extreme. Go ahead and, oh, he flew to the other side. They're pushing. We got creeps pushing on the right side now, and Meta Breakers looks like they went ahead and grouped up over on the left side lane. You only got, oh, there goes Dr. Stern flying right by the camera. Extreme is going to go ahead and put in that extra work right there on the artifacts as well. Looks like they're trying to get a little bit extra buffs in there. Boofs, like, yeah, like LaBouffe, you know? Alright, get a little bit of those extra buffs in for Meta Breakers over there. They're flying back and forth. It looks like they're trying to keep the Zero Mercy crew guessing, but it looks like Cam is also in the middle here. He went ahead and got the Titan. Oh no, look out, Zero Mercy. And Cam is jumping in the Titan right now. Where are we going with this big behemoth? This thing that drops like a ton of bricks. This guy hits like a truck, throws fireballs. I mean, bigger than Loki would throw himself. Okay, absolutely amazing. Let's see if Cam uses this Titan to his advantage. Take out those last 2 towers right there. Cam's gonna work the fireballs. He does have some creeps. Creeps aren't nothing compared to that Titan. The Titan makes quick work of the creeps, and the rest of Zero Mercy is actually at their base right now. Let's see what happens. Is the rest... What we got? We got a couple members of Meta Breakers working around the map right now. We took out one of the towers with the Titan. Cam lost the Titan, but we were able to take out one of those towers. So great job on that one, Cam. Zero Mercy is going to use this time. They went ahead and gathered up their forces. They're going to go ahead and push on this left lane, see if they can push some Meta Breakers back. Now, Meta Breakers does still have this portal right here that they can use as their advantage, but are they going to keep Zero Mercy guessing to see what side they're going to go to? Are they going to go to the left, or are they going to go to the right? Are we going to do the Kansas City Shuffle on this? Might so. Keep Zero Mercy guessing of what Meta Breakers wants to do. Meta Breakers went ahead and used that time. Look at that. If you're looking at the mini map, they went ahead and took out one of the towers on the other side as well, and they are working back and forth right here on the right lane. We just passed one of them in the air. Extreme is jumping to the other side, really keeping Zero Mercy guessing right here and where they actually want to go. They have one tower on each side, so it could go either way. Let me know in the chat section right now, guys. What do you think? Do you think they're going to go to the left lane or the right lane to finish off this match? Zero Mercy still has...
Right of the crystal starts in 30 seconds.
Ooh, the arena is starting in 30 seconds, but that is probably going to be a waste of time because Meta Breakers is already right here on Zero Mercy's home base again. So let's see if anyone has the home recall glyph to bring all of Zero Mercy's troops back to the base so they can go ahead and save themselves from
The
Meta
right
Breakers.
of the crystal has begun.
Meta Breakers should not waste any of their time with the arena. It is well past that. I mean, in this opportunity, the Titan's not even going to help you because you're already past the last 2 towers. We got Solo right here. He's putting on some hurt to who is over here. Oh, just lost one. Solo went ahead and knocked one of the Meta Breakers back to the camp. We're going to go ahead and see. They're putting on some hurt right across the bridge here. Meta Breakers is getting across the bridge with some of their creeps, but Zero Mercy is putting the hurt on them to keep them across that bridge right there. And, I mean, they're really putting the saving on their base. If they're able to keep Meta Breakers off of the base, they could be like neck and neck. And then, I mean, we'd be at like a sudden death. We would have to run another scrim to see who would, go away tonight. But I don't know. Let's see how it goes. Zero Mercy is playing it really close to the chest here. There we go. They're really playing it close to the chest. You see Dragon right there. He's got one of the skins from last tournament. Beautiful skin. Custom skin, and you had to be in the last season's tournament to get that skin. So, guys, December 6th is the tournament for the Tournament of Champions for Starvault VR. $5,000 prize pool, custom skins. There's just so much on the line, and these teams are not going to make it easy on each other. I mean, Meta Breakers might came through really quick on that first match, But on this second one, it seems like Zero Mercy is not wanting Meta Breakers to get close. I mean, look at this. We're right over the crystal right now. You look out there, that's where Meta Breakers is getting to. You got him right here on the right. Toast is trying to work up. You know, he's throwing walls, he's throwing everything to try to keep these guys off of him. And I can't believe Solo is still alive right there. Usually as soon as you land in that water, anywhere around that, boom, right there. Look at that, 2 dead players right there. You gotta stay out of that water. That water is straight up toxic. It will kill you the moment you step on it. So we gotta watch it. So all the towers are down on that right lane. Meta Breakers went ahead and got all the way up here. It looks like the home base is down to 50%. If the rest of the Meta Breakers can actually get up here, we could finish this up and Zero Mercy would be finished off on this second match. But what is going on? Toast is the only one up here right now. All the rest of the Meta Breakers got taken out by Zero Mercy. Zero Mercy is not letting Meta Breakers come in here, you know, without a fight, of course, without a fight. Now, with a fight, yeah, they're letting it happen, and they are putting the hurt. Look at this. Zero Mercy is not letting them stop. I mean, Meta Breakers even has the buff coming in from the arena, and they were still beat back. So their creeps just lost the buff. That was really going to help them in this last push to this final part. The drone Extreme is even coming in, dropping his Hellfire. They're really trying to put on the hurt on Zero Mercy right here at the bridge. And even Toast is held up right here with the creeps. We're gonna go ahead and run across the bridge with them. Woo, freedom! And he jumps right there. He's over there. He's like, I'm gonna get him. Toast is even getting, look at his health right there. He's at 60%. Zero Mercy is all the way over here. They are not going to let Meta Breakers take this one easily. They are putting some work on that home base. Look at that, 25, 20, 50, 5. Come on, finish it. You gotta finish it. Did it. GG's right there. Meta Breakers brings home another win right here in the scrim. Congratulations, Meta Breakers. Let's go ahead and look at these scores, guys, because these were absolutely amazing. Meta Breakers right over here. Cam, 4 kills, other players, 88 creeps, 11 kills for Toast, 94 creep. Oh, nope, 34 creeps. Hey, I was about to say 94. Jeez. Oh, man, that's absolutely crazy. But, yeah, absolutely crazy. White Wolf, I completely agree with you, man. What did I tell you? Double offense with the Scorpion and Stern. Absolutely. You see that? Dr. Stern, which was played by Cam, absolutely amazing. Dr. Stern can really put hurting on all those creeps, especially when you early detonate any of those grenades. So great job, Meta Breakers, on that. Zero Mercy, amazing match. You put up a great defense. You try to go out there and hit them, but you know what? That's why we do these scrimmages before the big tournament. So let's look at these numbers real quick. We got Dragon with 4 kills, 27 creeps. Great job on that Dragon. Bunny over there with 6 kills and 41 creeps. And then J-Bomb, 5 kills, 31 creeps. Great job, guys. Man, really putting in the work there. Hey, huge shout out to Thea Games for doing this and putting up this amazing game, Starvault VR. Guys, remember, December 6th for the Tournament of Champions. Let's see who takes this one away and who will see you in the next tournament. All right, make sure you smash that follow button, guys, and until next time, hey, you stay frosty out there, and thanks for tuning in to Redrum Shooting Club. I'm Zergan, and I look forward to seeing you guys in more Starvault streams right here on the channel. Take care, everyone.